Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafting Arian. Today we're going to be making a blaze farm, a new version, an updated version from my old one, as people got confused with it and it wasn't really working out for them. So I wanted to make this update tutorial because this is going to be in-depth explained better, and I'm going to show you how to make the redstone better because you can't really see it while I was placing it on a netherrack. So if you're new to blaze farms, then hopefully this video helps you, but if you're here from my old one with the annotation, then this should help you better. And yeah, so what we want to do is you want to start removing these bits here, like so. And we're doing this because we're going to replace these with full blocks so that the blazes can't escape and you know, do all that stuff. So now you want to remove these edges, and you want to grab any block of your choice. I'm just going to light this up so that you're able to see it. What you want to do is you want to place 3 blocks here, here, 3 blocks here, and here. This is so we know where to place the walls. So if we start placing them like this, it makes it more simple and easier for you to get the radius of the spawner better, if that makes sense. So now that we've done that, you can remove the inside of these and you can start like placing blocks here, and this is so that we do actually have continuous walls when we dig down. So I'm just going to dig this away. You don't have to do that. What you want to do is you want to actually dig down from here. So you want to place 2 blocks above, and then you want to build a wall around here like so. I'll speed this up. So now you've done that, just dig in, cover the top, and you want to start digging downwards. You want to dig downwards around about 4 to 5 blocks, depending on how where you found your spawner. So I'm just going to do this now. I'll dig down 1 more, and then need to start placing the walls around the sides again. So I'll just do that. Alright, so what I want to do now is you want to create a little small 3x3 hole here, and this is where the blazes will fall into once we start placing the pistons and all that. So you want to dig this down around 4 blocks, so that the other pistons that we're going to be placing don't interact with the pistons that we're going to be placing, or at least on that level anyway. So what we're going to do is start placing the pistons. So you want some pressure plates, sticky pistons, just, you know, get the redstone and all that stuff. And right, so what you want to do, I'll place another block so it's clear to see. I'll use sandstone. What I want to do is place pressure plates all the way around here like so, and then you want to dig 4 blocks here, 3 blocks there, 4 blocks here, and 3 blocks there. And then let me just place the floor like so, or at least where the redstone's going to go. Because what I'm going to be doing is the pistons will be on top of a block, and this block will be I'll show you. Dig the top like this, and then put repeaters. I actually did forget them somehow. Put repeaters here, 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 and here. And then what you want to do behind those is to place a block like that, and your pistons will lay on top of these. You want to carry on doing that all the way around, like that. Be careful not to set any delays on these. Like that. Then you want to get your pistons, place them on each side, like that. And then you want to place the blocks like this. And what's happening here is if they stand on this, they get pushed in, and if they stand on this corner one here, that will happen there. So now you want to basically do the same here, but you want to place them around this, and you dig that down. Place 1 here, 3 there, 1 there, and 3 there. Yeah. So do that. and then do basically the same. So just put the pistons on. Like that. I'll just do it over here. Just need to place it back on the top now. Like that. And then you want to make sure that these corner blocks here are actually to the top like that. Otherwise they'll be able to push the way out. Especially if there's lots of them, they can get out somehow. It's really strange. Yep. So now you want to place sandstone again, or whatever your block is going to be. And place it there, so it just does the same. So now here comes the tricky part. This part is going to be where the T-flip-flops and all that stuff come in, and where people get stuck all the time. So what you want to do is dig a big area in a room where you're going to be able to have buttons, like just make a nice room and then big area for the buttons, for the redstone. So what I'm going to do is just do this. I'm going to edit mine, so 2 seconds. Alright, so now that we've done this, what we're going to be doing is going to make the interface so that you can kill the blazes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is fine. So let me just fix this up. So basically what you want to do is make it so that the blazes won't be able to get you. And you do this by placing a half slab like this. Or you could just do that. But you could actually do it like that if you want to make sure that they can't hit you at all, but they will be able to hit you a few times through this. So yeah, now that we've done that, the blazes will come here, and we'll just make a places for the levers and buttons. So we need a button and a lever. Make sure it's not a wooden button, because that won't work. This one will crush them, this one will set the filter. Oh god, sorry about that, I'm really ill. This one's going to, like I said, this one's going to crush them. This one's going to filter it, so you can stop them from coming in while you're crushing them. This one will crush them. So what we need to do to make it so it filters them is to get a piston and place the piston there. Get a block. I'll just use sandstone. Or you can use glass if you want to make it look nice and fancy. And you just want to basically make it so the redstone runs up to the top of there. So what I'm going to do is just make it so it won't look, yours might not look like this, but I'm just making it so I can get it done quickly. Should be around here, the piston. Yeah, here we are. Do this, come down, and there you are. This is your filter. Got a successful filter, so they can't get in when you're crushing them. Let's place that there. And now for the crusher, what you want to do with the crusher, oh god, is to place 2 pistons, like so, whatever block, and that's going to be the crusher. So what we're going to do is set this up to 24 repeaters and into a T flip-flop. Now this is where people get very, very confused. So I'm going to try and make this as simple as possible. You want to make a T flip-flop, and basically what that does, it can toggle and keep a state of what redstone will be in, if that makes sense. So we're going to do the old version of the T flip-flop, because I haven't experimented with the new one. But you basically need standard pistons, like this. You just need to set some pistons up like that, and in the middle you will have a redstone torch, a block, and a block that cannot take redstone power. This is glass. Glass cannot take in redstone power. As you can see, this ain't being lighted, this ain't getting any redstone current. So what you want to do now is you want to place some blocks on the top of this. Get your redstone torch and make sure you power this piston first that hasn't got a block in front of it. So if you power this one first, the block will move over to the top of the redstone torch, and that's not what we want. So place the redstone torch there, one here, and place a block there, and you run your redstone current from the button onto the top of this, and that should, if you press the button, it should toggle the state of it. As you can see, if I was to place redstone here, this will be on, but if I was to press it again, on, press, that will now switch and it's off. So that's just to make it so that when that's on, it'll start crushing them. So what you want to do is if I just quickly remove this. Now that you've got this, keep that there. You want to run this into 24 repeaters. So if I speed this up while I'm counting the repeaters, let me just get them first. I'll just speed this up, so 2 seconds. So we've got 24 repeaters there. You want to hook them up like that, and this will go straight into the T flip-flop like this. And then you want to place a repeater here, and where it goes into the repeaters, you want to place some redstone to make it so it goes into this, because if you don't put this repeater here, it will go all the way back through here and it will just basically loop this whole signal, and this won't change, and you'll have a big problem. So now you've done that, you want to set all these to full delay. I'll speed this back up. So now you've done that, you can toggle this here. I'll switch over. It goes through all of this delay, because they're being crushed right now, so it goes through the delay, comes back to here, and then switches back over. That's how it works. So all you need to do now is basically hook this up to the crushers, and that should be around here somewhere, like here. Yep. So if you don't know, if you're new to redstone, if you place a block here where the piston is there, if this was to be ignited, only the bottom one will push. As you can see, only that one's gone forward. That's because it's not pointing into this, so you need to make sure that your redstone goes in like that, and it's connected to this point here. So it's powering this block, which powers this, and it's going to power this piston here as well. And then once you've done that, you can just hook this up very simply like this, like that, and run some redstone wire. Now if you've done what I've done and made it like far away from the thingy, the crusher, you might need a repeater. So if you do, you just take one off and add it over there, if that makes sense. But in this case, you shouldn't have to, because I've just made this massive area. So, but in this case, I will. So you don't have to do this unless there's 15 pieces of redstone, because it only powers 15 bits of redstone. I'm sorry if this is confusing. So you want to add that to full delay, and then if I press this, that should start. So it's going through all the thing while they're being crushed, and you know, it's going to switch over again. There you are. So all you have to do now is basically you're done. So if I start and get some blazes in, it should look like this. If I just get in here with them. Spawn, blazes, I demand you. Spawn. Right, should spawn in a second now. I'll just turn this down as well. That's on 4. So they'll get pushed into there and down into the center piece, and they shouldn't be able to spawn on top of here because the block's in the way. There you are. Getting pushed in, and he's been pushed in. So now that they're in, he's there, look. I stopped that, so they'll know. I'll just try and show this. So if I change that to glass, let those in, then you'll be able to see that it's filtered them. Change that off and they're able to get through. I'm sorry, that's really loud. So now that they're in, when you start crushing them, what you want to do is flip this. That stops any more blazes getting in. Press this button and they will start to get crushed. And that's it really. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped. And good luck with XP farming and all that stuff. So yeah, goodbye. Also, just before I go, please like the video if this helps, and subscribe to support the channel, and comment on if it helps you and all that good stuff. So yep, goodbye.